Oh boy, you guys know what time it is. It's podcast time. Today we are joined here by
Eve Wadley.
Carl.
Mr. Brent Toast.
and of course our special guest, Eyes Downfield. You of course know what we do by now. We talk about different topics and go with it. So why don't we start off with you, Brent?
Oh, me? Oh, damn. Man, 2 weeks in a row I get to start off. Hell yeah. Let's go.
We like
All right.
that.
So. This is not entirely mine, but I did want to talk about it because it's amazing. So recently, Mr. Ansel has informed me that there's a book of Austin Powers.
Oh,
And some sayings in it are absolutely amazing. Such as, "Yeah, baby," said no one, as this was not good.
You see, I actually want to get one of these books because it's not a book. It's more of a description of what the movie is doing. As there is about a whole entire paragraph explaining how Austin Powers has to move around in a tight fucking hallway. And he has to keep fucking turning around until he gets wedged.
Until he gets
So
wedged.
I'm guessing
I'm not
these aren't.
100% sure what this book is about, to be honest.
I'm
Further
But
guessing
Austin
explanation is needed.
Powers.
I'm guessing
Austin
these aren't
Powers.
canon to the movies.
It
It's-
is the movie.
It is the movie.
So is it like a
It is?
detailed screenplay of
I haven't
what's
seen it.
happening? in the
No.
movie?
It's like... say you're watching Austin
like a
Powers,
manga?
but with described video.
It's like a manga.
Tell me you're a fan of Austin
Powers
Powers.
video
That's
for
not
the
funny,
visually impaired.
It's Austin Powers for the visually impaired. Yeah, that's kind of what a book is. It's usually a more descriptive version of the movie.
No. This is like to a degree where it's
It's just
you don't even want to live on this planet anymore.
What? Do
Wow. So
you
this
have a copy of this book?
this book will make you want to die. is
we
what
have
you're
a
saying.
verse. We have a verse in
A
the
verse?
Like a
Yeah.
quote, you mean?
book.
Okay.
A whole page.
No, it's
Oh,
a verse
Brent,
because it's like a
please.
Bible.
do you have it on standby, Brent?
Please
I-
read it because
I do not
need
have
to
it
know
on
what
standby,
you're
Chad.
talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, while I try to find it, why don't you guys continue with something? Oh, okay, I found it.
Oh, that was fast.
That was quick.
damn.
Okay. I've sent in the podcast notes so our viewers can read along.
Our viewers won't be able to read along because this is a
Okay,
Spotify
not
podcast.
I
everyone
mean,
is
if you
listening
edit
to
it for YouTube, you
Spotify.
never know.
This isn't a visual medium.
Why don't you read it to us, Ansel?
I've gone the wrong shagging way, Austin thought to himself, groovily. Austin stopped the cart and attempted to turn around. However, Dr. Evil's dastardly corridor walls were too close together to make a U-turn. Austin had to think fast. He turned a little one way, then reversed a little, then turned, then reversed. On and on for minutes until the cart he has driven was perfectly wedged perpendicularly between the unsexy walls. Yeah, baby, said nobody, since this was not good.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
It's very
Wow, okay.
That is an actual text
That
in
is
the
some-
book.
That's
No,
writing right
That's
there.
a lot to unpack right there.
It's a lot to digest. How it
Wow.
explains the entire scene of the movie so perfectly.
What movie was that one?
It's like
This
creative
was-
writing for Austin
This
Powers.
was The Spy Who Shagged Me, I think. Wasn't it?
That makes sense.
Mm.
I think so, because it's definitely not Goldmember. So
No, it's not Goldmember.
That's probably right.
Who here is a fan of Austin Powers? You all are, right?
We're all Austin
I've
Powers
watched it.
experts here.
It's been
What do
a
you think,
year
Brown? What are
since
your
I
thoughts
watched
on
the
Austin
movie.
What I
Powers?
really like the way they used, what was it? Sexy? As an adjective, I believe. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to English, but I think that's the right word. They said, thought to himself groovily, and the unsexy walls. I really think that captures the spirit of Austin Powers.
Oh yeah, for
You know?
sure.
I have to agree.
Groovy,
I think you can
baby.
tell it's Austin Powers by literally 2 words, and it's yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
for sure.
Yeah,
I like how they
baby,
took-
yeah.
How they took James Bond, who was already a sex symbol, and they somehow one-upped it with Austin Powers.
I'm not quite sure how they managed that, really. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah, I
It
didn't
is
think it
very
was
impressive.
possible, but
They did it.
Yeah.
They went for it.
They went
Austin
for it and they
Powers.
did it correctly.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh,
Hey, I say we've had our little laugh about this. Okay, Carl, why don't you go?
All right. So I guess guys, I know the podcast is supposed to be very serious, but at some point we have to make the inevitable shift into giving people financial advice, right?
Oh, damn.
So
Oh,
Right.
I
Okay.
think it's time we start talking about the stock market.
Ah. Okay.
So I'm sure
Alright.
you guys are all familiar with Bitcoin, right? The wildly successful cryptocurrency that has been doing quite well for itself on the stock market.
No,
course,
never
of course.
heard of it.
Not one.
But recently, there is a new up-and-comer that has become massively popular, and that is Dogecoin.
Oh my god, I knew where you were
Dogecoin,
going with this.
everyone knows.
Oh, we have to talk about Dogecoin. Like, this
Do
is
we?
what the PogCast was made for. The PogCast is a meme of what a podcast is. Dogecoin is a meme of what Bitcoin is. It's just,
Except Dogecoin is literally worth dirt.
I mean, you say that.
A man
Wow.
invested 200K and lost 50K from it.
Oh, it went down in value? It's already
Doge-
worth like a tenth of a cent. Like, how can it go down?
And what was that about GameStop?
Okay,
Okay.
GameStop's
Oh my God.
actually through like to the moon. That's actually like that one. Those stocks are actually sky high.
So the Redditors, bro.
legit.
The
The
Redditors.
Redditors will
um,
destroy Wall Street, and I'm here for it.
There was a little group of people that were upset at how rich Wall Street people were. So they took to
Isn't
Reddit.
that like everyone?
I mean, yeah, everyone, but these people were extremists because they actually
They
made
went
the
and
effort.
did shit.
They made the effort to post on Reddit that, hey, GameStop's about to go up in price on like a Wall Street subreddit, and they got a ton of people on board to invest with them, and just from sheer word of mouth, GameStop stocks, even though they haven't made a profit in like, I think it's only like 7 years, still
They haven't
just
made a
because of
sale
word
in
of
7
mouth,
years.
they haven't profited. They're losing money every year for the last 7 years. And just because of word of mouth, their stock just took off through the roof. Everyone was investing. Wall Street people were banking that they would lose money, but suddenly they're gaining money. So it ended up turning on its head for all the people on Wall Street, and they were all losing money somehow. I don't really know the full details, but
Because of
it was
what's it
insane.
called? Hedge funds. I think that is when a
Hedge
company
funds.
hedge funds. I'm pretty sure. I don't know the entirety of it. I'm pretty sure it's like when a company does really bad and you have a hedge fund for that company, you start gaining money. I don't
Oh.
understand how it works, but that's
That's a
kind of how
horrible
it
business
happens.
practice. You're just betting that a company will do badly.
Yeah, you're pretty much betting and saying, "Oh, this company's gonna do absolutely shit. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna gain a lot of money because of it."
Dang, that's insane. That's like
isn't this
normally-
like
Crazy.
is this gonna be like another Great Depression?
Probably.
Yes.
Are we gonna have an anticipated sequel?
Oh, of course.
I mean, we're in the
Inevitable.
20s. We
It's
gotta
not-
make it to the 30s.
That's-
We're in the roaring 20s. We gotta make it to the
The
30s. They
roaring
got 2 more
20s?
years until the second Great Depression, the good old sequel.
Now,
It'd be
guys.
roaring if everyone's stuck in their homes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think the
I
Great
mean, I'm
Depression
having a
started.
blast.
Just because the 1920s were roaring doesn't mean that the 2020s have to be roaring as well.
I mean, you're not
It's
wrong.
not like it's based on like
I
a
mean,
cycle.
2020 was pretty roaring. You know, there's a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
a lot of fancy events like the riots.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that's a
Very
fancy
fancy.
event. Comic-Con.
You know,
You get all dressed
Comic-Con.
up. But
you know,
guys,
you-
we gotta talk about Dogecoin now.
well,
We've been
I, have
talking
some,
about-
I have some
Talking
amazing
about
financial
GameStop this whole
advice, though.
time. Okay,
Like-
okay, let's hear it.
Put all your eggs in one basket, no matter what.
You know,
Exactly.
believe it or
Best
not, that's not
financial
half bad.
advice. You know,
Believe
because
it or not, that's
think about-
that
think about-
could either
think
be
about-
amazing advice or terrible advice.
guys, no, but when you need to make an omelet, all of your eggs are in one place.
Why would you have
And
I
eggs
have
omelets
never
are
had
breaking
eggs
two
in my
eggs.
at your
life.
house? That would like just imagine you have to make eggs and you only have like one egg in the fridge
Yeah,
and
well,
then
okay,
another
okay.
egg.
What if
in
you
the
want to
basement.
make eggs, but you only had stocks?
Damn.
Huh?
Damn, that would be
That is
rough.
the question.
Sounds like you're investing too much.
Putting all my
You need
eggs
to
in
have
one
money for
basket.
food.
Like this man who put his entire college fund into Dogecoin and got completely screwed.
At the moment, bro. But have you guys been keeping up with Elon Musk recently?
I
The
have.
the richest
Muskrat?
man.
The
We were
richest
laughing
Man
about
man.
trying to
it
make
today.
Dogecoin the currency of
We were
Mars.
talking about this earlier,
Yeah, we
but
were.
he cannot stop promoting Dogecoin, and because of that, Dogecoin has like multiplied in value. I mean, it started as a fraction of a cent,
Yeah, no,
so
if Elon
multiplying in
Musk said
value
it,
doesn't
it's just gonna
do
keep
too
going
much.
up.
But I mean, like, I'm just saying, I think Dogecoin could actually be a good investment in the future.
No.
Really?
Oh,
No.
absolutely denied.
Obviously, invest at your own discretion. If you lose money investing in Dogecoin, it's not my fault.
I have a PhD, so you know.
Shut the
You
fuck
can
up.
take
Okay,
advice
so
from
Ansel
me.
takes full responsibility.
Blame him and his
Yeah.
PhD.
I have a
Yeah.
PhD. I mean, I could just play it off, you know. Just a
Mm.
prank.
Just a prank, bro.
It's a prank, bro.
Alright,
And
alright.
Ethan had to go open his mouth. Dear God.
Thank you.
Wow, damn.
I'll shut up then. It's fine.
Alright, Ethan. Oh, this Ethan. Ethan, you're next.
Didn't we just finish
next.
telling Ethan to shut up?
Yes, yes. But I feel like his next thing will cause a philosophical debate, which
first
I'm
one?
very here for.
The first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think you guys are ready for this.
Are you guys sharing podcast topics?
we came up with this one together, yes.
Oh,
No,
that's
no, we
illegal.
came up with the second
That's
one.
so
You saw
loud.
the first one. But,
Oh
okay.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
Well,
Anyway,
let's go.
alright.
Let's give Brown some something to chew on.
All right, are you ready?
Chew on.
Who let
Okay.
the dogs out?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's the entire point right there, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who did let the dogs out?
Just straight
Who
to the
let
point.
the dogs out?
Who?
Brown, who do you think let the dogs out?
Who do I think let the dogs out?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Just start talking about how styrofoam is a gas or something.
No, styrofoam is like the sixth state of matter. That's what it was.
Is it,
Think
Brad?
about it. Like, what do the dogs represent, though? Are they really dogs, or is there a deeper meaning in the phrase "Who let the dogs out"?
No, there's no deeper meaning.
Whoa.
No, it's just the dogs.
No.
I mean,
No, no deeper meaning.
the lyrics are pretty basic here.
Yeah.
You got like who let the
I mean,
dogs out, and
woof,
then who,
Woof.
Who?
Oh wait, oh
Who?
shit, it goes who.
Oh my
And then
God!
who let
Ethan,
the
do you
dogs
not
out,
know
and
the
then
fucking
who?
lyrics?
Who?
I don't listen to this song very often.
You don't need to listen to it to know the lyrics.
I thought it was
Yes, you do.
okay. Well, like, but it makes sense. Both of them do. Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof.
No,
who?
no.
But it's dogs, right? So maybe.
Really, you've never heard the song before.
Well,
This
it's
is the
not like
first
I've
time you've
listened
heard
to it
of it.
very recently or anything.
What the hell?
Okay, what was
should
the
be
last time
ingrained
you
into
listened to
your mind.
All Star and everyone knows the All Star lyrics? Like what?
Well, that's
Not if you're North Korea.
Okay.
North Koreans don't know the All-Star lyrics.
North Koreans don't know a lot of things. They actually don't even know we're talking about them right now. Fucking losers.
Are they allowed on YouTube?
What the hell are these lyrics? But
You're reading them now, right? Yeah.
I'm
He's
reading the
reading the
lyrics. What the hell is this?
I'm telling
See,
you,
Brent
90%
doesn't know
of the song
either.
is the word who.
No, okay, no, I know about the who thing afterwards.
Of course.
But I'm
it's
reading
most
the
common
lyrics that
in the
isn't
song.
the chorus, and all I can think is, what the hell?
No, that stuff doesn't matter. No one cares. Well, everyone only
It's
cares
not
about
even
who
the
let the
guys
dogs
that are saying who let the dogs out. Apparently they're at like a party or some shit, and girls out of nowhere just start saying, who the fuck let the dogs out?
That is one manly ass chick. Holy
Huh?
shit! If they're saying who, they sound like fucking grizzled old men. I don't know
Oh,
what you're
yeah,
talking
true.
about.
The lyrics said the girls said, who let the dogs out?
And the girls respond to the call. I heard a woman
Oh
shout,
yeah, who
let the dogs out.
out?
Whoa, so that's
Oh,
supposed to
shit.
be girls saying it. Why'd they pick like the most deepest manly
The
voice?
most manly of men.
Oh my god, are they saying men don't matter? Are
Yes.
they? Okay.
Is that what you got out of that?
Is that
Yeah.
what you got out of this? Alright.
So back to the
Pretty
question:
wild.
Who let the dogs
What was
out?
the question?
Who
Oh,
did
right,
that?
yeah. I actually kind of forgot. I mean,
I think
I
it
don't
was
know.
those guys.
The Baja
no,
Man.
actually, it was the girls.
It was the girls who let the dogs out.
But the
Only
girls
because
are
yeah.
they let the
asking
dogs out?
It is-
who let the
well-
dogs out.
Isn't it kind of suspicious that the girls are the ones asking out of nowhere?
Wait,
I
It is
say
pretty suspicious.
I'm
True.
reading the lyrics still, and it says a doggy is nuttin' if he don't have a bone. Oh, he's nuttin' if he don't have a bone. Okay.
So this-
Okay,
Oh,
Ethan.
now it makes
So
I
sense.
think we need
This song
to,
is-
we need to have an intervention. Ethan.
A
I
doggy is
figured.
nuttin' if you don't have a bone. So this is really a look into materialism and how it can
Or maybe dog
act a
psychology.
person's personal image.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, if I don't have a bone, I'm not cool.
Exactly.
Don't take that out of context. That
See,
is,
I accidentally read it with a pause, like in the middle of there. So-
A dog is nothing if he does not have a bone.
That's
Pause
what I
right after
read.
nut.
That's what I read.
we know. It's something you would do.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
Ansel,
well,
Ansel.
what?
I believe the next topic lies in your hands.
All right. I actually don't have hands. But
What?
Oh.
Oh,
I want to
Already?
I want to ask you guys, what is the dumbest, most useless fact you know?
I was born.
Dumbest or most useless fact? Oh,
Like,
I actually.
one of mine is that most pandas in the world are on loan
Oh,
from
you said
China.
fact. I didn't hear fact.
Hmm.
did you think they said dumbest most useless thing that you know, and you said that you were born?
Yeah.
Did you know that Tic Tacs are technically sugar-free in America because the amount of sugar, because the weight of a Tic Tac, which is 100% sugar, is so small that it doesn't count as having sugar?
Actually, I did know that. I heard
Yeah.
about that recently.
What?
just
Yeah,
by
like
being
there's a
100%
minimum amount of sugar there has to be a minimum amount of sugar in a food item for it to have sugar in the US
Oh, shit.
officially. And Tic Tacs weigh less than that and therefore do not have sugar in them.
So in the ingredients list, what does it say?
It
It just says Tic Tac?
yeah, it says like flavoring. Even though they're 99% sugar, they technically are sugar free because they do not have enough sugar per Tic Tac to count as having sugar.
Nice.
Fucking
Damn.
Americans.
America.
What are they doing down there? Jeez.
Eating Tic Tacs. Sugar free Tic Tacs.
Sugar-free Tic Tacs.
Sugar free Tic Tacs.
Ben, what's a useless fact you know?
What's a useless fact that I know?
Yep.
Did you know?
No.
Okay.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. Okay. Well, there you go. Kyle, what's next?
I got you. The most useless fact I know is that the dinosaur with the most teeth has
Oh my
500
God.
teeth in its mouth. And do you know what
Can
it's
you
called?
tell us what dinosaur it is?
What-
Yeah, what's
I
it
what is
called?
it called,
I
Kyle?
want to tell you what dinosaur it is, but I don't know if I can say it on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Come
What about Spotify?
Any platform.
like okay.
I
Any,
think
we're
it's
no
just
named
platforms
after-
at all
like,
can hear this dinosaur.
I think
He's
it's
like
named
the
after
most-
the river Niger, so I'm gonna call it the Nigersaurus. But if you talk to Google about it, she has a different name for it.
Oh,
Wait.
oh no.
What's a different
Should I ask my Google on the podcast?
If you ask Google what dinosaur has the most
Just make
teeth,
sure you censor
you
it.
will get a
What
very
dinosaur
shocking
has the
answer.
most teeth? Hadrosaurus.
What?
Carl?
Dinosaurus apparently has.
Can't believe you lied to us.
Yo, how many teeth does it have?
What? 960.
Yo, that's almost double what this
Here-
dinosaur
here, what-
has. Yo.
Oh no! The next
discovered a new
most
dinosaur.
recommended search is what dinosaur has 500 teeth.
Oh,
There we
that
go.
must be it. Ask that.
Oh, I found these results. Fuck's sake. What
What
dinosaur has 500 teeth?
Here are some pictures that match.
It's just showing me pictures of...
It won't say the name.
No.
Google's fixed the bug, boys.
Yeah, it's
So-
actually a bug with Siri, where
Guys.
if you say change my nickname and you said like HAHAHAHA
Oh, yeah.
a bunch
I've
of
seen
times,
that.
it would do like a and it could go on for like a minute.
That's
I
awesome.
tried doing it, but they patched it. I was like, oh fuck, I'm pissed."
guys. So a scientist in Germany made peanut butter into diamonds.
Into diamond.
Did you know
No.
that peanuts are one of the components in dynamite?
What are?
Oh,
Are they?
Peanuts.
Peanuts? So,
Yeah.
so if you
Mike-
threw that at someone and they died of a nut allergy before it blew up, did
just immediate contact.
I mean, the peanut oil is used in dynamite.
I didn't
So
know
yes, if someone
Interesting.
was deathly allergic to dynamite, they could die of a peanut allergy before they
Deathly
explode.
allergic to
Allergic to
dynamite.
dynamite.
I think that's like anyone. If the dynamite's like lit,
If there's a lit dynamite standing next, like
I
right
think
next to
people
me, I
with
think
nut
I would be
allergies.
deathly to it
I think
also.
people with nut allergies are the weakest people on earth because their natural predator is a fucking lagoon.
oh, that's true.
Think about it, like, really?
My
Yeah.
tires are filled with walnut shells. Just thought I'd share that.
You're like car tires?
The tires on my car, yes, walnut
On your
shells.
truck.
Oh,
That's great.
true
but
story.
interesting.
It's actually
It's not really
where
a-
all the
it's not really
traction
a-
comes from.
It's not really a fun fact, though. It's just kind of a fact. I
We were
guess.
talking
It's his
about
most
nuts.
useless fact.
I
and-
already
and
told you my most
Peanuts
useless
have
fact.
dynamite has peanuts in it, so that's a useless fact. How
Well,
many
no,
of us
now
are
you
gonna
know
be
not to
handling
use dynamite if you have a nut allergy.
Most tires are actually filled with glass for traction, which seems kind of counterintuitive.
A little
But
bit.
that doesn't puncture them.
Yo, the average adult spends more time on the toilet than they do exercising. Hell yeah.
What do you mean?
that's
When I'm on the toilet, I
unfortunate.
am exercising. Like, what are you
It's a
talking?
struggle.
Like, I wear
Yeah.
a headband. By the time I'm done, it's like soaking wet.
Yo, that's like the freaking Family Guy joke.
Yeah.
Sits on the poops one time a week. Sits on the toilet for an hour and a half. He puts on a headband. By the time he's done, it's soaked. Can't eat Keen.
Are we just talking about shit now?
Apparently.
What are you talking about? All right, guy. What's your record for
Okay,
clogging a toilet in a day?
Ethan,
Mm-hmm.
what did you just give one? Like
Um,
like before me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Fuck
have-
you.
I
Carl, why don't
know.
you go?
All right. So I guess on the topic of video games,
Were we talking about
I mean, we
video
weren't
games?
we weren't really talking about video games, but that was the
Yeah,
There
that
was
transition.
that weird
literally
feeling of
something
deja vu.
unrelated.
That was the transition I was waiting for, and I didn't hear it. So here we go. I really enjoy very linear storylines in video games where there's really only one path you can take, and it doesn't diverge at all. Like if a game has too many submissions or subplots or side quests or anything like that, it like fries my brain.
What if it's like an open world?
I can't handle it.
You can't handle
Oh,
it?
man, I am like the exact same way.
Handle
I
it.
cannot handle open world games just because there's so much to do and I don't know what I'm doing, so I just get scared and don't play it.
Open worlds
I
are my
mean-
favorite kinds of games.
Minecraft is probably the only exception to that.
Minecraft, terrifying.
But
Too many
but what happens with when it's a game that's open world that I actually enjoy, I just can't stop, you know? Like the amount of hours I've put into Minecraft as a child if I added them up, it would probably kill me.
I was actually thinking this recently. I want to see if there's a way to see how many hours you have on Minecraft in total.
I think that that's a design by choice. They don't want you to know.
Yeah.
I
Break
would like
down.
to. I would like to know how much I have on my computer. I would also like to know how much I have on my phone, because I can guarantee the amount of
Oh my
hours
Oh.
I have had playing Minecraft on my phone while sitting at my sister's softball games is astronomical.
I used to play Pocket Edition before there was Infinite Worlds,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
and
Say-
I
do you remember
I spent
the
so
Nether
much
reactor
time.
core?
Oh yeah, another
Yeah.
reactor core.
Oh,
I
I
spent
remember
so much time on my single player world that you couldn't go anywhere in the map without finding a building. Like
Wow.
the entire world. I
No.
I dedicated my life to that, and then my phone got wiped or something, and
No.
I was really sad.
Oh no, everything gone.
All
Reduced to
sad
atoms.
things must come to an end. Brown, what do you think? Do you like linear games or more open?
Quite like open world games. Linear games are okay, but I don't like them nearly as much as open world.
Yeah, I'm the exact same.
I don't like them as nearly as much. Okay.
Nearly as much.
Yeah.
Not nearly.
You can
Well,
still buy them. just
I
not as
like
much.
both.
The only games I really
Is that a valid
buy,
option?
if they're not
I don't
multiplayer
know.
open worlds.
I don't know if I have a preference. Like, there are benefits to both, you know?
Like the problem is I don't have the best memory, as we've already
Oh,
discussed.
yeah, we know.
when it
Actually,
comes
no, why
to
don't we talk about that?
Yeah, so memory loss.
On
the topic of memory loss.
Oh, yeah, Brown.
Like, even when it
Brown,
comes
you'd
to-
have to look at our previous podcast to get that.
Basically, all you need to know is I don't have any memory whatsoever to speak of.
And then we all talked about memory loss, and we made the exact same fucking joke 30 times.
Oh yeah, it's like a reoccurring thing now.
Yeah, every
Inside
single
joke.
episode there has to be at least one memory loss joke.
Or deja vu.
Or
I
deja vu.
already
You
said
ever-
the deja vu. No one heard me.
Yeah,
No, I
we know.
heard you.
Oh.
I just
Everyone
wasn't
heard
paying
you. We just
attention.
decided to ignore
I
you.
shouldn't have said anything. 'Cause now I'm just hurting.
If only you could
Now
do
I'm
that
just
most
sad.
of the time, Ethan.
Just not say anything.
Fuck you.
Damn.
I mean, have you heard the shit that comes out of his mouth?
I mean, I have.
Like, just listen to his podcast topics, and you're like, oh.
Hey,
Like,
We don't
who
have
let
to
the dogs out is a
publicly roast
great
him.
podcast question.
Wait, what was the question?
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, that was
No.
the best question we've
Oh,
had
right.
on the
Oh, that one.
podcast so
I have
far.
I have a better one if
I
that
think
one wasn't good
actually
enough
in
for you.
2077, what
Oh,
makes
you have a
someone
better one,
criminal?
Ethan. Okay.
Was everybody really kung fu fighting?
No, it's a
Are,
scientific.
are all of your questions like this?
That was actually for
You yell at me. You
Is
yell
it
at
even
me
possible
because
for everyone?
I do all of my questions pretty much on the exact same day as the podcast, and then you roll up with questions like this.
Well, but
And
Ansel,
you
was
yell at
everybody kung
me.
fu fighting?
Ethan is a philosopher, though.
I have great
Ethan
questions.
is a retard. Now Brown, on the other hand, is a philosopher.
Ah, I see. I understand the difference now.
He's had at least like 4 movies made about.
He has. It's all on YouTube.
Really? I feel
Really?
like this is an interesting point we should have started with, being that he's our special guest.
Oh yeah, we haven't actually
not the
talked
one
about
running the
Brown. a
podcast.
lot.
Don't worry, I'll start interviewing him. Brown, so
Yes,
you have movies made off of you.
I
Tell us
do.
about that.
You want to know about that?
Yes.
That's why
Well,
we asked.
they're movies made about me.
Well, okay, I think that's all we have time for today. Thank you for all
Lovely.
tuning into the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Okay,
No,
go
you
on,
wanna
Brown. Go
elaborate?
on. Don't listen to Carl.
Ah.
Don't-
Just have about
No.
half an hour to go, boys. We gotta keep going.
What are these movies
Okay.
about? Like documentaries about you, or what?
No, they're well, yeah, they're kind of like documentaries, they're debates. They're movies of debates that I've had with another philosopher who's quite well
Oh
known.
wait, have
Ah,
I seen these?
see.
I think I've seen these.
Of course you've
I think
seen
I
it. You
think
went
I've
to our
shown you these.
school. You've probably seen it.
Yeah.
And you've been to our school, and you're still
So
in our school.
He's both a debater and a philosopher.
Yes.
Quite interesting.
Brown is a man.
Some might say I'm a
many
master
talents.
debater.
I was just about to say that exact same thing. Brown is a man of many talents.
The legend among legends.
If the Legend 27 was a person, it'd be Brown.
I 100%
Oh, yeah, I can see
agree.
that.
That sounds reasonable.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
All right, enough stroking Alex's ego.
Really?
What do we got next? Okay, actually, I have a good one.
All
You
right.
know, when you're in like a public area and you just go to your Wi-Fi to look at the different Wi-Fi network names, what's the weirdest network name you've ever seen?
Oh, fuck. There's one in my head.
I was at my brother's apartment, and there was one called Chungo's Castle. And I saw that. I'm like, whenever I
would like to meet this person.
I am able to name my Wi-Fi, I would name it Chungo's Castle.
I've seen
Reasonable.
I've heard of one. I can't remember it, but my brother's is amazing. It's Bill Y the Science Fi.
Oh yes. Bill Y the Science Fi. Bro, I think I remember seeing that same network. I don't think it's a very original idea.
Well, I mean, it's pretty dope though.
It is awesome, but I've also seen that somewhere. It's amazing. That's one of the best names you can come up with for a Wi-Fi network. I think that's got to be the funniest one I've ever seen as well.
Yeah.
There was another one that really, it's not like a funny name, but the story behind it is kind of funny. I was behind my house, like there's some paths behind my house leading down to like a lake and stuff, and I was biking down there with a friend in like grade 7 or 8. His name was Ariane, and out of his backpack he pulls this metal box, and I was like, what is that? And he's like, oh, it's a signal jammer. I'm like, well, what does it do? He's like, I can shut off everyone's Wi-Fi down the street.
Oh, Lester
Isn't that
used
a
to do that
crime?
all the time.
It is a
Only
crime.
crime is to
Well,
get
well,
caught.
That is true.
This guy has done some questionable things with technology in the past. I have heard stories that he was banned from international travel for a while
Oh,
by the
jeez.
Canadian government. I'm not sure if I believe that, but that's what I've heard, because he was doing something with the signal jammer at an airport or something like that.
Oh,
But he pulls this signal jammer out of his backpack, and he's like, I can shut off everyone's Wi-Fi on the street. And of course, I've never heard about this before. So I'm like, no, you can't. That's cap. Prove it. And so he flicks a switch, and it's like there's all these wires coming out of the box too. It's really sketchy, and these lights go off. And I pull out my phone, and there's no Wi-Fi networks on the list of Wi-Fi. Just nothing.
Jesus Christ.
And then all of a sudden, a Wi-Fi network comes up that says, Ariane was here. And then another, and then another, and then another, and another. And there's like 100 of them.
Oh my
And you're
God.
just scrolling down, and it's all you see, and every other Wi-Fi network is gone. And I was like, holy crap.
He has
Please
to,
give everyone their Wi-Fi back, you know?
what he should have done was pull out a laptop, set it on the ground, click a bunch of stuff, and then say, I'm in.
That would be perfect. He was out in the middle of a field doing that.
Or like you're there to see it, so there's still someone to witness.
True. It's just a little ghetto. I'm out in this field.
I
I'm
made it to
out.
the mainframe.
Actually, I love the Wi-Fi networks that just say Virgin,
Oh yeah, I was just I
because
actually
like
just pulled my
a bunch of
phone
people
out.
have Virgin Mobile.
Hey,
so they
the
don't-
top corner of my phone says that.
Just a constant reminder.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so
Unfortunate.
every time I look at Wi-Fi networks, I'm like, oh, there's a Virgin right there. There's another one.
oh, there's a virgin over there. Look at that.
Or now what?
All
You
right.
just gotta like just
Damn.
Okay, now what?
That just
Oh,
died.
okay,
Just shut it down.
We all started to fade out. We all knew it was coming. We would just sit there in silence for a little bit. We all knew it was gonna
Okay,
happen.
I have another great question for you guys.
Ooh, how about
Oh,
Brent?
God.
How about we
Okay.
do Brent? Yeah, how about we do Brent instead? Because I
Yeah.
feel like I'm seeing a pattern.
Brent knows this one. It's about his
Well-
favorite food.
We'll hold
Actually,
off.
oh my
that's-
god,
oh,
that's actually perfect because one of my topics is talking about food Brent hasn't tried.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
God.
go to that. Let's
Up
go to
until
that.
recently, he hasn't tried bacon.
that. No
What?
fucking
It was,
way.
it was only like maybe even less than a year ago.
Really?
I mean,
How do you
You're
go?
not
What,
wrong.
were you? Did you just recently convert from Muslim or something?
no,
That's the only way you haven't tried
Bro.
bacon.
I just haven't eaten anything really.
What?
I remembered, like, it was one of my birthday parties when I was a kid, and like a little kid, and Brent was there, and we ordered pizza. We ordered like Little Caesars or something. It was something. Brent refused to eat it because it wasn't Domino's.
Wow.
Okay, Brent, how about we list a few foods off and you tell us if you've had them? Okay, let's start
Okay.
with something easy. You know, like burgers,
Like hamburger?
hamburger.
Haven't had it since I was 2.
That's
What?
a lie.
Yo, are you?
I
That's
have
gotta
not.
be a
I've been
lie.
I've been thinking of trying it again, but I haven't.
I've
Why?
been thinking
Why
of
haven't
trying
you?
it again. It's a hamburger.
I know.
Who thinks about trying it again?
Kyle. I just tried to spell your last name and it autocorrected to fingering.
Thanks for
Anyways.
sharing that. Where are you
Anyways, I don't-
spelling my name?
Just keep going. Just thought I'd say that. Keep going. What was the last food mentioned?
Hamburgers.
Right, okay.
Hamburger.
What about chicken fingers?
Oh, I love chicken fingers.
Okay,
Those are
good.
fantastic.
Do you have hot dogs?
I do have hot
A
dogs.
nice
yeah.
juicy wiener.
Nice.
I
What?
won't exactly
Could've
say
been
that.
phrased better.
Okay. What else do we got? You got what are the
Pineapple.
foods?
Pineapple?
Yeah.
Please
Why are
tell
you
me
saying
you-
pineapple like you don't know what it is?
No, I'm trying to
I
remember
wouldn't be
the last time I
surprised.
had it. I don't know the last time I've had it. It has to. Yeah, long time, I guess.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's never heard of it.
Pineapple?
I mean, the fact that he's never tried a hamburger before
Since he was
tried.
2.
Since I
Since
was
he was
2.
two.
since he was 2. Sorry,
There's
my
no
mistake.
way you even.
Big
there's no-
difference.
There's just no way you even remember the taste of a hamburger at
I-
that point, right? Like you don't even know what
Honestly-
it tastes like.
I remember slightly because I remember in preschool eating it, and that's about it.
Jeez.
So it's probably one of those like those
Brent, what have
snack
you been
packs.
eating then?
Have I been eating?
Yeah.
Do you want to know what
Have
my
you
lunch
eaten
was
fish?
today?
I'm just asking.
Have I eaten? Oh, I don't like fish.
So you
Have
don't
you-
eat fish,
so you
don't
had
eat
fish
hamburger.
then.
I love fish.
I have had fish. I just don't like it.
Okay. Well, that's good that you've at least tried it.
I'll tell you what.
Half
All the
expecting you to say
fishermen watching are
fish?
super pissed, including me.
Do you want to know what my lunch was today?
Yeah, why don't
Oh,
you tell
boy.
us?
It was-
If you said
Styrofoam.
pizza
It
pockets,
was
you might
a
enrage me.
Spread of 10 crackers, each with a bunch of Nutella on it, and it's fantastic.
That doesn't
Oh,
sound healthy.
nice.
It's
That's-
not healthy
On-
at all, but
Not
it's
on
delicious.
bread, on crackers?
I think
What'd you have for dinner last night?
Last night, oh, what did I have for dinner last night?
Nutella
It's-
crackers with Nutella.
I had a big bowl of fusilli. That's what I had.
I had pancakes
So you
for
like
dinner 'cause it's
pasta. You like
pancakes.
Oh, I
So
love
you're,
pasta.
you're an Italian kind of guy then.
I guess.
Okay, have you had shepherd's pie before?
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh my
'cause
god.
I don't
Well, that's
know
just
what that
disgusting.
is.
Pasta.
That's fair.
What?
Shepherd's pie is gross.
No. You are gross. My
No,
friend.
you. No, you.
Bro, do you like shepherd's pie?
I do like shepherd's pie. It's quite good.
Thank you.
Brent is a
Ethan,
lucky
what
man
about
for
you?
I
not
like shepherd's pie.
experiencing shepherd's
Yeah.
pie in his life.
What about chicken
What do you
pot
mean?
pie?
Shepherd's pie is amazing.
Chicken pot pie's
Okay,
great.
I had one thing of chicken pot pie. I despised it on first taste.
It's
Because I
disgusting.
remember
Why?
I
Oh,
was coming
what the hell is
downstairs
wrong
from
with
my
you?
room because I thought I smelled cookies. And then when I came down,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I came down. It was my mom having chicken pot pie. I'm like, oh, all right. And she
Oh,
said,
is this
"You
like a
want-
cookie?
Try some. I said, you said I want to try. You want to try some? So I'm like, all right, sure. I'll have a bite. Tasted it. I immediately was just like,
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
I feel like Brent's just going off a lot of things. He's just saying he doesn't like anymore because he had them when he was 5 and didn't like them. And
You know,
he's
your
just
taste
never
buds
tried them
develop,
again.
right?
I mean, I gotta agree
yeah.
with Brent here. I haven't had like shepherd's pie or chicken pot pie since I was probably 5.
Okay,
Oh,
Brent,
really?
have you
I haven't
had
had in a
any
while.
sort of alcoholic drink before?
I have. On New Year's Eve, my sister made me take a shot of vodka.
That's illegal.
Shut
Wow.
up, Kyle, you pussy.
No, we're all 21.
Yeah, our mics
Oh
are
yeah,
just
right,
bad.
right. We don't have
20,
to tell
what?
them our
We're in
age.
Canada. We're 19.
Still,
no, we're
we
2
have-
years
it better be
over.
safe.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
we're
saying.
we're
Yeah,
21.
the
Ah,
Americans, the
We've
Americans
been
don't get
drinking
it though.
alcohol.
The Americans don't get it, Brent.
The Americans. Oh, fair.
Yeah.
True.
You know, I don't even know. They spell color weird. You can't trust them, man.
They use the
We can't
imperial
roast them too
system,
much. They're probably
ah.
90% of our 3 viewers.
That's
How does that even work?
90% of our
93% of 3.
I was trying to
Oh,
work
man.
it out in my
viewers
head.
and about their legs and arms, but everything else is something else.
2 and like 80 2 and like 8/10ths of a person. Somewhere around there. I'm
I
not
don't
doing
think
any
that's how
actual math
statistics
here.
work.
Both
I
their
mean,
ears and their nose are Canadian. That's just it.
Yes.
Amazing. Anyways,
I heard a splurt.
I'd just be drinking water.
Speaking of water,
No.
oh,
Oh,
God.
is this Ethan's next topic here?
oh
Does
no,
it
I was just
involve
taking
water?
a sip of
No,
water.
he's gonna attempt
Oh.
ASMR.
You're way too
No.
quiet. You got to be
Hey, you guys
extra
mind
I
if
loud.
I
wasn't
eat a
trying to
little?
make it known.
No,
Shut the
yeah,
fuck
no,
up.
I
not-
don't
no
want you to
problem
eat
at
Ansel.
I have chips.
No, Ansel, this happened on the second one. Don't do it.
No.
This was
What?
the last episode.
Oh, this is last episode. Oh
I think
God.
so.
Is this not the first?
No, I think it was the
Yeah,
second
that'd be
episode
lost.
that he was eating the
Was
chips
it?
on.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
They were pretty good.
I don't
They were
listen
all
to
Actually,
our
no, wait.
podcasts.
No,
What kind of chips are they?
yeah, no, we don't even listen to our own podcast, so we wouldn't know.
Exactly.
What kind of chips are they, Ansel?
They are right now. They are sour cream and onion.
Oh,
I
disgusting.
love sour cream. and onion.
Whoa, okay.
Sour
Whoa,
cream and onion are
Brent.
You
good.
know what? Raise your hand if you like sour cream and onion.
My hand is raised.
My hand
see,
is raised.
see, Brown.
I don't-
How do you know my hand's not raised?
You have to say it.
I-
I'm
my
visually
hand is
impaired.
raised.
I'm visually impaired. You have to say it.
Officially impaired?
I said, yes, I am officially impaired.
Oh
Coming
my
to
God.
theaters. It's official. Okay.
Fantastic. But yeah, sour cream and onion. Don't like it.
Yeah,
love-
Brent, you're wrong.
Brent, you don't like anything.
Same. Oh,
Rude.
what's our other popular what we call it? Lay's potato chip flavors. I'm trying to think of
There's
one.
salt and
I forgot
vinegar.
what-
Barbecue.
Some-
No,
That's the
oh,
one.
Ethan, you can't say that. You can't say that. You
That
have to
is
censor that
the
out.
devil.
Bro, are
Okay,
you
so
kidding
can I
me?
tell you something?
Okay,
No, I
sorry,
think he's
Brent.
being serious.
Can
Sorry,
I
man.
tell you something about salt and vinegar chips?
What?
Whoa, Brent.
Whoa! Relax.
Go on.
It's Black History Month,
What?
isn't it?
What's that supposed to mean?
Let's do German History Month, especially
Oh.
around the 1945.
We're gonna have
Anyways,
to censor this whole
story.
part out.
Story time. So, me and my family went up to Blue Mountain one time, okay? And so,
Was
we
it
were just
really blue?
chilling in the living room, and my mom has some potato chips right next to her. I thought they were completely Lay's original chips. I'm like, oh, can I have one? She says, sure. I grab one, eat it, and it's salt and vinegar, and I was very, very repulsed. I was very upset, and it was very disappointing.
It
Brent,
seems
all
like
of them
most of
are-
the food that you try and you dislike, it's because your mom's having it, and you're like, oh shit.
Okay, sorry, this is a bit off topic, but you know what's disappointing?
What?
Blue Mountain isn't blue, like Brown said.
Exactly.
True.
Why
That
would
is
they name it Blue
disappointing.
Mountain? Why don't they name it like Black Mountain, like the cheese?
That's Black Diamond.
That's Black Diamond.
Fuck. I knew I was gonna be wrong with that. I knew. I was thinking in my head. I'm
You got,
like,
you got, you got
are
the
you sure,
off-brand of
Ansel?
cheese strings there, Ansel.
No,
I
no,
mean,
like,
a Black Diamond is like a type of ski course on a mountain, so
Shut the
it kind of
fuck up.
relates.
Yo, do you guys
No, no,
remember the
no, you
yacht
see-
commercials?
that joke was going through my head, and it went through the fax machine. And there's a little me in there, like, are you sure this is right, Ansel? I'm like, yeah, push it through. It probably won't catch on.
Keep going, you got this.
Do you guys
And then it
remember the
came out of
yacht
my-
commercials?
Of
The yacht
course.
commercial? Hell
I
yeah.
used to sing those all the time.
Oh, it's
You
such a
used to sing
cringy
them?
song too, but like it's
Yeah.
inevitable. You have to sing it.
Exactly.
You know, any Journey song you have to sing as well.
You see, okay, so, you know the Agent P theme song?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so,
I didn't watch Phineas and Ferb a lot, but I'll roll with it.
Brug, it was the best show.
Keep
on
going. I
Disney
don't care.
Channel. Alright. So, I already somewhat figured this out on my head as I was reading
On
it
your
back.
head.
But anyways, in the song, it says he's a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal of action. Now, I realize that means the mammal itself is egg-laying. But all I could think of at the time was, are they saying that Perry the platypus can lay an egg despite being a male? That's the only thing I could think of.
Did you know that platypi are a portable source of omelets?
Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
They lay eggs and produce milk. So
technically, by that standard, isn't an echidna also a portable source of omelets, as it also is a
shut
mammal
up, you
that
Sonic fanboy.
echidna.
It's
Wow,
one
look
of
at
the-
you with your
Listen, man,
Big
an
word.
What do you have a
echidna
Sonic
is
soda?
one of the
your
other
fancy animal knowledge.
You
one
have
of the
an edgy
two
version of
animals,
Sonic as your
one of the
profile
two
picture?
mammals that produce eggs, along with the
Yeah,
platypus.
but platypi are better.
I am not
They just
disputing this.
Did you know that
Platypi
there's
are better by 1,000%. They even have poisonous barbs on their feet. That's pog as hell.
is that true? I
Yes,
never
that's
knew about
completely
that.
true.
Everything in Australia can kill you. There's nothing in Australia that can't kill a person.
Of
There's no
course it's
rabbit, there's no
poisonous.
rat, there's just everything
Oh,
in Australia can kill you.
I'm pretty sure the rabbits in Australia can kill you.
They're probably
You know the
poisonous
rabbit
as well.
from Monty Python's Holy Grail?
Yeah.
Basically
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is. It's basically what it is.
Are
Yo,
we all
guys,
Monty Python fans here too?
That
We always
rabbit's
talk about
dynamite.
Austin Powers, but never really Monty Python.
honestly, in
Monty
my
Python
opinion,
is great.
I really my favorite Monty Python one is the Holy Grail. It's pretty pog.
Of
Holy
course.
Grail, Life
Who's
of
the best
Brian. Those were amazing.
Oh yes, those are all
100%.
the big ones. Those are all the ones I've seen.
They're the big ones because that's the only ones I've seen.
I count for like 90%.
Everything
of
else
the
is
viewer
not
base.
popular because I haven't seen it.
If I haven't
Everything
seen it,
else
it's unpopular.
exist.
Hey, look, I haven't seen the movie Cats and it's not popular, so I mean, you know.
That's
It's that simple.
statistically like that's a statistical fact
a-
there.
That's a pretty good point, Ansel. You know,
I
That's
think he's
true.
proven himself there.
Yo, wait,
I
guys.
do have a
so
PhD.
guys,
he
you know
does
how
have a PhD.
he does have a PhD.
Can you
Okay,
really
we got it.
test it?
Guys. You know how? Okay, so in our first podcast, we talked about how
sorry to
Australia was
interrupt, but I
burning
do
down.
not remember anything from the first podcast.
I know, but this is what I remember. We talked about Australia burning down.
Oh, yeah, I
and the
remember.
Oh,
economy
yeah.
is trash. Well,
The
guess
first
what?
podcast
They're
was
burning down
podcast
again.
one.
Again?
Really?
They're burning again.
They
First
heard the
Emu
podcast.
War, now
Cycle
this.
of life. Cycle of life and
Australians lost to emus. Like, what up?
Emu?
What? Yeah, the Great
Emu.
Emu War. Where
Wait,
they
You're not
lost
aware of the
against
Great Emu
emus.
War?
Aren't those animals?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you lose to an
They
animal?
are big avian.
They're like a weird ostrich.
They're like
how long ago
smaller,
was
less
this?
important ostriches.
Yeah. But they lost the war against them. Because the
What?
emu population was becoming too large. So they sent the military to take care of them,
And they
and
failed.
they lost.
What?
They set up a machine gun and started firing, but the emus just backed away enough, and so they
just
couldn't hit
walked
them.
away. Shocking.
And they won.
Wow.
Walked
That's-
away slowly.
Dude, that should be how every war is fought. The enemy team just runs until they're out of range.
I
Like,
think
what are you
war
gonna
should be settled with a game of dodgeball.
I agree.
Like
Speaking of,
you get to get out your like pent up hate, and it's pretty fun. And no one
That
dies, you know. Just dodgeball. You're just throwing balls at other sweaty men.
Oh,
have y'all seen the movie Dodgeball?
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
yes, I have.
amazing. It's my
Ethan?
favorite movie. It's my
Huh?
favorite movie of all time. I
Have you
love it.
seen
A
Dodgeball?
long time ago. I don't
Oh, yeah, it
remember
was
it at
ages
all.
ago, but that
Listen,
was a
Ethan,
But
good
I have
movie.
watched.
Ethan.
Yeah.
When this whole over, I'm coming over to your house and we're watching Dodgeball.
Oh, whoa.
Let's slow
Slow
down.
down.
there, buddy.
Yeah, you haven't even,
I'm
you haven't even bought
sorry.
him dinner yet.
You can't just invite yourself in.
I am inviting myself in.
I am coming over to your house and we're
It will
gonna
happen. I
watch
know your address.
Dodgeball.
It will happen.
How do you know my
Okay,
address?
but this is another question. Has everyone seen You Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Yes.
No.
No. What?
No.
Brown, have you?
That's
No,
the one
I
where
have
he-
no
where
idea what
he
you're talking
wanted-
about.
That's the
Neither
one
do
where he
I.
wanted to be a barber, correct?
See, he's an anti-terrorist commando,
And he's
and he's
amazing.
basically invulnerable.
Remember when the guy points a gun at him and he reaches out and disassembles the guy's entire gun in one hand?
Yeah, and then he kicks them off off a building.
I think I've heard of that. I think you've told me about that scene, Ansel.
That is
Yeah,
that is my
and he
favorite
just wants
part
to
in
be a
any
barber.
movie ever. Yeah, he just wants to be a barber, but he's just an absolute insane anti-assassin.
And
or
when he becomes a
anti-terrorist.
barber, he has to fight another terrorist and then put out a fire with hummus.
Oh yes, hummus was a big
Hummus?
theme in that movie. Oh, it's such a good movie. That's a good
It
movie.
is.
That's the
It's-
PogCast recommendation.
I'm just
of
saying
the day.
it's rated 37% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What
so
is?
I think
37%.
I think the
That's
people
really
who
good.
voted on that are the Rotten Tomatoes.
What
the
is? What
gun
show?
disassembling scene alone should give it a
Look,
100%.
has everyone seen The Dictator?
I think I have.
No.
I recognize the name.
I have not.
This is the first one where I have to say no.
Oh,
sorry.
How could you?
Come on, guys.
No,
Please.
that's
Not
kinda
only have you
sus.
disappointed me, but I'm also heartbroken. Has everyone seen The Interview?
Of course.
Where the guy goes to
Of
North
course.
Korea, becomes friends with Kim Jong Un.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the internship.
No, I'm talking about The Interview.
I'm thinking of the internship.
No.
Come on, you guys have to know about this.
Also haven't seen that one.
Mm,
Oh man, my
I-
perfect movie
Your streak.
watching score is my perfect movie watching streak is over.
I don't even know if I want to be here.
Okay, bye.
Fuck you, Ethan. I'll stay here just to spite you,
Fuck you.
and also because it's probably almost over, right? Please. Come on.
There's about 8 minutes left.
Well,
Approximate.
no. Okay, 7 minutes till an hour.
Okay. I have one final question, and this is a very popular question in Reddit. So,
Okay.
it's how many second graders could you beat up if they came at you in waves of 10 with a
34.
fifth grader boss every 5 rounds?
34.
And what would your strategy be?
That
34.
seemed
This is a
awfully
meaty
fast.
question. This is a
Bro.
meaty question here.
It
I wouldn't be able
depends.
to
Am I
survive the
am I
first 10.
barehanded or do I have a weapon?
The first scenario, you are barehanded, and you have to take on these second graders. And of course, the fifth grader every 5 rounds.
Also, how big is the 5th grader?
I don't know. It's just a 5th grader.
How
Is it
tall is the
chubby?
fifth
Is
grader?
he
I-
like a
Probably
chubby fifth
chubby.
grader?
He's probably
I
chubby.
think like
He's just
Or if
one of those
anything, that
kids
just
that
means
you
he
could
has
probably
lower
kick off a
stamina.
slide.
Do you do that? Do you kick grade 5s off slides?
My lawyer has advised me not to answer that question.
All right, fair.
So how many waves do you think you guys could take with just bare hands?
Couldn't make it past the first
Do they
10.
have weapons?
No, they also don't have weapons. They're just coming
And
at
do
you
you
with
have
their
to, what do you have
meat
to do? Do you have
hunks.
to kill them or just incapacitate them?
Since
You can
we
choose.
since we don't want to get this video taken down, just incapacitate them.
Incapacitate.
respectfully knockout.
I think
Yeah, with a
34 total.
roundhouse kick to the jaw.
I'm gonna say I could probably make it through about 5 waves before my shins give out and I just fall down.
But that's when the 5th grader comes.
Exactly. I'll beat up the 5th grader, and then when the 6th round starts, I'm just gonna be on the ground being like, God damn it.
I'm gonna say 30 waves for me.
30 waves.
30 waves.
30 waves until you
Damn.
collapse.
Unit.
Second graders, if you kick out one of their teeth, they're gonna be down for a bit.
I mean,
You
you're
get
not
you
wrong.
like some steel
If
toe
you
boots.
execute them.
Steel toe boots, I think,
Oh,
will be pretty easy.
But
you know?
we're,
if you
but
had
we're
steel
not,
toes,
we're not
I would
weaponized.
stomp on them.
I don't know
Yeah,
if a steel toe would be considered a weapon. It's just a utility.
Would it be considered a weapon or would it be considered armor?
Oh, interesting.
That
Because
is a
otherwise
good
they'd bite your
I
toes
want-
off.
Okay. Second question. How about you can have body armor, but you also have like a pipe
A pipe. Okay, perfect.
Dear
In that
God.
case, I
Oh.
could
or like
I
a
could just
baseball
100
bat.
waves.
for.
A baseball bat. Oh.
See, the reason
Soon
why
they'll-
that's so perfect is assuming that they're coming in swarms of 10. If they're like circling you, you could just do a spin move on them, and your arm is like right about where their head level is. It's
Yep,
just
yep.
going
You're
through
putting
I like this.
calculations into this.
the
I
only-
don't want to.
Ben,
I
it's
like these
okay.
calculations.
It's okay to beat up second graders. If you
The only
don't-
thing you gotta think about is you gotta counter your spin, like do a
Why are
rotation
we,
one way, and then do
You
a
have to
counter
pace
rotation
yourself.
to
You have
prevent you from getting dizzy.
guys?
that's the only
Listen to
thing
what you're
stopping.
talking about right now.
Talk
Beating
about
up
beating
second
up your
We're
second
talking about
graders.
beating.
Talking about
Have you
being
not
second
listened to the question, Ethan?
Well, we've
It's
been.
perfectly answered the
You're like trying to think of how you'd actually fucking do it.
Okay, Ethan, you've talked
It's a
about
hypothetical question,
You've
Ethan.
talked about sitting on dicks and eating cakes, and you've put a lot of thought into it. So don't even, okay?
We put an adequate.
Okay.
Okay, well
Got it.
that's different.
No, it's not. It's not. It falls into the same category.
How
as
many
what
pipes
the
do you get?
What?
What are you factoring in
how
now?
many
The
pipes?
damage to the
Because if
pipe?
you
How about
if
it
you
is
could
a
throw
it is a
the pipe-
never breaking
If you could throw the
lead
pipe, I think you could take it way more because they wouldn't be able to get to you.
Well, here's
Well,
what
yeah,
I'm
but
Also,
then
thinking.
you
how
have to
long
go
is
get
the
the
pipe?
pipe.
Once you've
How long? How
once-
long is the pipe though?
I'd
Wow.
say
Like, Like if it's
I'd
like
say,
4
like-
feet, can I hit them before they get to me?
no,
Well, like,
no.
Just think about this. Once
No.
you've incapacitated the grade 2, can he be used as a projectile to attack
What if
the
you
other
pick
grade?
him up and
Fucking
spin him
hell.
around? You throw it at like a projectile.
That's
like a
how I do it.
tomahawk.
I
I'd
think
spin
if
around.
we all had armor and had a weapon, we could last easily like 100 rounds.
Yes.
What about the 5th grader fatty?
You can use the second graders as projectiles to throw at the 5th grader.
What if you make a
I feel
fort?
like after a certain point, the 5th grader will just start slipping on the blood of the second grader.
I said incapacitate, not murder.
Well,
We
I
didn't
mean,
say
there's
commit
always
genocide.
Incapacitate
We're
has
supposed to
different
be
meanings in
family
different languages.
friendly, bro.
Demonetized.
Ansel, we are never family friendly. Listen to our first podcast.
Listen. This
The
is
first
stuff that
podcast
could be
was
aired on the
most
Cartoon Network. The first podcast, we basically talked about hentai for the first 30 minutes. So,
For the first
You know,
60
Exactly. So
minutes.
stop complaining.
you know, this is family friendly because you're think about it, you're playing with the kids.
Exactly.
True.
You're hitting them in the face with a lead pipe, but you're still playing with them.
Correct.
Now,
Think about you're helping the economy because what about the dentists?
Yes.
know? You're
Dentists,
giving them
doctors.
everything. Everyone
Politicians.
benefits except for the parents.
you're making them homeless with all the debt, but
They're gonna be their kid's gonna come home with like a few missing teeth, but
only a few. You're hitting them in the head with a lead pipe.
yeah, you can't hit them too hard. It doesn't take a lot. I've had experience. This is my
You've
my
had
lawyer
experience.
says I should mention this is a joke because I have been charged with this stuff before, including armed robbery, possession of drugs, and
And,
things I'm not that proud to talk about. But
I can go no further.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
So-
I think I'm actually already getting a call from my lawyer. So I should.
So, boys, this is probably a good time to wrap it up because we're at 59 minutes. So, before we wrap things up, Brown, is there any philosophical thing that you want to say before we wrap things up?
Yes, put him on the spot. Perfect.
Put me on the spot for one philosophical quote to end
Yeah.
off
Yes.
the.
This is
Night?
the end of the podcast, so this has
It's
to be
funny.
most
He's our
impactful.
special
end of
guest.
the
Yeah, he's
podcast.
talked the
This is-
least.
Yeah, you're ending it, so it has to end on a high note. No pressure.
It has no low,
If
no
you
like.
mess this up, we have to do
you
the whole
know-
thing
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
It,
no.
so it has to
This
be
has
like
to
a
be
high note.
perfect.
Make people happy, right?
No, it has to be really, really good.
It has to be
Really, really good.
Yes.
Anything less and we're restarting the
Yeah,
entire
we'll
podcast.
be here for another hour.
Restarting. Okay.
Building back up to
Um,
this moment.
Are,
No
ra-
pressure.
are
no
racially
pressure.
are racially charged comments allowed?
No.
It depends how racial.
No.
Just
If you're gonna
censor
be
it
like
out.
Nick levels, no.
Okay. Consider this, right? If all humans come from Africa, why am I not allowed to say the N-word?
Oh, wow.
It's a simple premise, but I think
All right, everyone, welcome to the PogCast.
All right, time to start over.
Hey, I'm supposed to be doing the intro.
Right.
All
You know
right.
what? This beautifully sums up the podcast. The final question is, why can't a white person say the N-word? You heard it here, folks. The best
Is that true
podcast
though? Is
around.
everyone really from Africa?
Pretty sure everyone's
no,
from
are
like
we-
Pangea.
yeah, everyone's from Africa. Human beings evolved in Africa.
If wait, what are the two people who they say?
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, Adam and Eve.
Adam and Steve.
Wouldn't we just be all incest then?
Yeah.
Hey, that story is
Wait,
more
that's
like a
good.
metaphor.
You know, the B movie actually, encourages incest.
We're all
Yeah.
cousins.
Yo, like Ethan, you're like probably my 832nd cousin.
Who?
Damn,
Who
that's
is?
crazy.
Ethan. I just end it, man.
All right. Well, that was this.
I meant your life.
The subtle nod to end the podcast.
Oh, no. I was talking
Are we
about
ending the
his life
podcast?
'cause he's
Do
Do I
related
need
to
do I
Brian,
need to
but-
do another outro statement?
No,
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you got it.
No,
let's
that was
give-
plenty.
Let's give Brown his spot.
That was
You know,
plenty.
there's-
Give Brown his
That was
spotlight
More
again.
than
All right.
enough to end on.
No,
Oh, I'm
Brown-
doing another one.
Brown, give
Oh.
us another mind quake.
Okay,
Mindquake.
another mind quake, another
He's gonna
reality
say some
breaking
shit
quote.
like, why could other races say cracker? Or some shit
What?
like that. Because you made up the argument, why can't we say the N-word?
Ethan,
Why can't we say that word?
Ethan, shut up and let Brenton Brown do his thing.
I need to think. I need to
Fucking-
massage the knowledge out of my mind.
Oh boy.
He's coercing it.
Coercing
He's
it,
bargaining
exactly.
with it right now.
Ah, damn, I'm gonna have to cut my nails now.
What?
Did
Why?
your nails grow
Came
a
out
lot
of
during
nowhere.
this?
No, I broke my nail.
That was so
Damn it.
random.
Uh-oh.
Like you're just sitting in your chair, like, oh, my nail extensions, damn.
Okay.
No, but my nails are
Here we go.
long as hell.
Oh, Brown's got it.
If America is a country
Oh god.
founded by rebellion, why are they so mad about people storming the White House? I mean, not the White House, the fucking Congress.
Whoa.
Like, can't have it both ways, you know?
That's crazy.
I know.
Just want to date their
Second one
cousins.
wasn't as good. Second one wasn't as good. So
Okay, I think
It's
I
okay,
think
Brown.
now
We
need to
appreciate you
start.
coming on here.
you're
We
welcome.
appreciate you having to endure this absolute shit fest. Because
If
half
you
the
won-
time, not even I can.
That's true.
So I accept both cash and credit, Ansel.
You know, Ethan's actually the owner, so
I'm the owner?
PayPal,
Yeah, you gotta go
PayPal
to
as
when?
well, Ethan, by the way.
Did you just give
founding
Ethan
member.
all the power of the podcast? You just turned this into a dictatorship.
I didn't know I was the owner, but okay.
This was we all had even stakes in this company, and
That's
now
what
you've
I
just
thought.
now you've just made Ethan the CEO. What have you done?
He has to make all the expenses.
Just because? Oh, that's true. That's good. Yes,
Because he has
we
to
like
make
that.
all the- he could
What are
technically
our
pay us nothing.
expenses?
He could pay us
Uh,
nothing, and there's nothing we could do.
Paying
Oh, yeah, we
Brown.
have to pay. We have to pay Brown. Yes, that's an expense.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Even Ethan just did the most work because he'd have to edit them all and post them
Oh,
all.
that is true. I do edit
So-
and post.
But
But
you
Brent
you were
does the
just doing that
thumbnails.
for
Brent
free.
does the
It
thumbnails.
was
Shit, you literally just mash it together and say, "Here you go."
Not
He doesn't
necessarily.
even
I have
edit
to
it.
crop it.
He just puts like
Crop
a
it?
still JPEG of all of our names.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
No, I
That's
take
a lot of work.
I crop this video that I'm recording, so it's just our voice box, and then I put it on a thing with the logo, and that's
I
about
could
it.
do that on my phone in
I-
5 minutes.
Okay, here I have to listen throughout the whole podcast to see if there's any problems.
Oh, imagine that.
That's-
oh, that's
yeah.
The whole
horrible.
thing is a problem. This is a crime against humanity.
Exactly. So I'm doing the hardest work here.
Yeah, but I also put some fine print in the contract.
I'm the one
inside
making
where,
the thumbnails here.
I'm the one who has
Oh.
to sit through an hour of it.
I would love to help with the
I
thumbnail
sit through an
sometime.
hour of it
I'm the
anyways.
specialist.
I think you're
That's
forgetting
true.
that I also have to sit through it just to see what I put on the thumbnail.
Oh yes,
Well, that was this episode of the podcast.
that was this episode of the
should
podcast.
be
Thanks
doing
for
it. Sure.
Thanks
this is
for
episode
listening.
4.
Thank you
everyone.
all for listening. We appreciate you coming on here and enduring this with us, and we will see you all soon.
Well, every other Saturday at 12.
No, let's not make
PM.
any times because
We-
I need a lot of time for recovery.
All
All right, cut the video.
right, see ya.
Au revoir.